Should you buy Dapp tokens? So what are Dapp tokens? Dapp tokens are tokens that are given by the Liquid Apps network. They connect you to the Liquid Apps network. And the Liquid Apps network consists of DSPs, Dapp service providers, that you can plug into, use your Dapp or application and plug into this network of Dapp service providers that can give you a whole range of services, from virtual RAM for your application to Oracle systems for your application to cross blockchain communication for your application, as well as so many other services. Now, it's pretty easy to see, looking at the blockchain ecosystem in its current form today, how a lot of these services could be used at a high level, and most applications really would need access to this, because these services together takes an application that is not scalable and essentially makes it scalable. So Liquid Apps does a great job of turning applications that aren't scalable into more scalable applications through its services. Now, the Dapp token is what you use to access these services. So it has its built-in utility in that sense. You need to buy Dapp tokens in order to stake them to a Dapp service provider in order to get services that you need, because that is how Dapp service providers get paid, in Dapp tokens, in the inflation actually for Dapp tokens. Now, should you buy Dapp tokens? Well, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice, but I can share personally what I'm doing and the reason I'm doing it. I am buying Dapp tokens every single day. I am earning Dapp tokens. I earn about 100 Dapp tokens a day. And the way I do that is by, number one, the amount of Dapp tokens that I already have staked through EOS Nation. They offer a service where you can stake your Dapp tokens, and I have a previous video on that. I will go ahead and link to in the description box below. So you can actually stake your Dapp tokens and earn every single day at, I believe, 9 in the morning. They give you a reward every single day just for owning tokens. So I get about 26 Dapp tokens every single day from that, as well as my daily PGL rewards, the prospector token, which is a whole nother thing. But basically I get those rewards every day and I sell those rewards for Dapp tokens. And through both of those means alone, I'm able to earn 100 Dapp tokens a day, which, if you do the math, is 700 Dapp tokens a week, 2,800 Dapp tokens a month. And this is assuming, and this actually scales up, because you're going to actually earn more Dapp tokens the more you have staked. So essentially that is just a rough number that will actually most likely be more. This also doesn't account for the fact that PGL could also raise in price. They're actually doing a lot of big things that I don't want to get into, but they're doing a lot of big things on the prospector game. I suggest you check it out. So like I said, Dapp tokens are going to be able to connect you to the Dapp network, so they have that built-in utility. Now, in order to get your ROI, what makes these tokens valuable and potentially could be a good investment for you is that, well, right now they're in the ICO phase. They're having an ICO that is going to last until January. So every single day it's minting new Dapp tokens. So the Dapp token has an inflation rate, which is 2.17%. That's what it's going to be, its annual inflation rate, once the ICO is over, and actually is occurring at the moment. But you have to also take into account that it is minting new tokens every single day because of the ICO. So more and more supply is being flooded every single day. This is why I believe we haven't seen the Dapp network token appreciate very much in price, even though there's already utility for the token, even though there are already applications like Moonlighting who are taking advantage of the services that exist on top of the Dapp network. Because of the increased the millions of Dapp tokens that are being released every single day, it kind of keeps the price at bay. But what you have to realize is that there is a cap on Dapp tokens. Now that cap, I believe, is between, I think it's $20 billion, that cap. But what you need to understand in the short term, as far as return on investment, is that by the time the ICO is finished, roughly there will be about 1 billion tokens in circulating supply. After the ICO has distributed all those tokens, there will be about 1 billion tokens that are in supply. And then that 2.17% will start. So eventually, yes, the tokens will grow, but it will take time. It won't be an overnight thing. And I'm willing to bet that demand for Dapp token, being that it is the connector to the Dapp network and the services that they provide, will have more demand than 2.17 inflation annually. So, being that the Dapp token is trading for only 1 US penny, it seems like a good deal to me to be able to purchase as much Dapp tokens as I can right now, so that way when the Dapp network becomes a billion-dollar crypto or several billion-dollar cryptos, I believe easily we could see the token valued at $1 or several dollars. It's not hard for me to believe that. Anywhere in between the $1 to $5 range, I think is acceptable. It's perfectly, I can definitely justify those prices. So that's the way I'm looking at it. And if I'm earning 100 Dapp every single day, well, that means if the price of the Dapp token is $1, then I'm essentially earning $100 every single day. And that's $700 a week, which is $2,800 a month. That's how I'm looking at it. That's my strategy going forward. I still love the Dapp network. I still love the services. I love the team. And I love that the token has a high utility and a use case that makes sense. And the more we see EOS continue to scale, I think it just has so many positive benefits for the Dapp network. But not only that, the Dapp network is chain agnostic. Chain agnostic meaning you can use Dapp network services on any blockchain. This is a project that is prepared for the worst. It's prepared for the best, it's prepared for the worst, but at the end of the day, it will do what the Dapp network token is designed to do.